Enchanted Relationships is a video series with relationship experts and husband and wife team Chip and Jan Chipman. In each episode, Chip and Jan will be answering common relationship questions that come up for singles and couples. In this episode, they discuss recapturing lost hope.
Now, if you're waiting for all the stars to align on the outside and all the things that you want to have happen to be in place first before you find happiness, it's a very difficult way to go. Okay? And I can see how you would lose hope. I did at one time. I lost hope. On the other hand, when you are able to look upstream from that and look really inside at what you have within, you get an immediate jolt of hope because you see just how beautiful and wonderful you really are on the inside. And that's true for everybody, regardless of their current condition on the outside. But it's a magical thing in the sense that if you discover that and you find that feeling, you become less dependent on how you think things should work out and more enjoying the moment of just being who you are. But the flip side of that is then your way of being in the world is different, and the experiences you have in the world are very, very different. And they end up being that very thing that you were wishing for and thought you'd never get. Right? And I'm an example of that. I'd have to say that in my quieter moments sometimes, I look back at where I was and how hopeless I felt before this shift. And I look at our life since. Well, it's not just that I moved beyond feeling hopeless. Our life and our experience, the people we know, I just can't believe how great our life is. And I certainly would never expected our marriage to have ended up where it is, after all these years and all the joy we've had all along through those years. So when you learn to look inside a little bit, you find that there's a different kind of hope. It's a hope based on the knowledge of who and what you really are and how amazing that is. And it gives you this different feeling about life. And because you have that different feeling, you have a different experience in life.
And really, there's no how-tos, because what we're talking about is something that we're putting in words, but again, it's really about a feeling. And so I would say, and what I say to people I work with who are asking that question of any aspect in their life, is that when you have that beautiful feeling, and it happens, sometimes it just comes to us, like everyone's got a different kind of trigger or whatever, whatever makes that feeling happen. Some people it may be when they're out in nature, or sometimes it comes up when you're not even expecting it. You don't know why you got that beautiful feeling, but when you get that beautiful feeling that life is beautiful, and even if you don't get it that much, just notice when you're getting that feeling, it's usually when your mind is quieter and you're not trying to fix all your issues, or you're not thinking about people or feeling judgment. You're at peace. And so if you just in your life start noticing when you're at peace and when you have that beautiful feeling, and then noticing when you're judging someone or reacting negatively to life, or bringing up old thoughts that are resentful, and noticing what that feels like. And I don't know about anybody else, but that does not feel good to me. I may justify it and think, oh yeah, I'm right about this. But so the more you let yourself be directed into that beautiful feeling, and notice when you're caught up in your thought, you'll automatically, because this is what human beings are meant to do, you'll drift more to that beautiful feeling. And that's your true self coming out more and more. So your true self will grow, and that the little personality that gets their feelings hurt and gets paranoid and what, that'll settle down. And I know this to be true because that's what's happening to me over and over, like on a deeper and deeper level. It's the learning never ever stops. So again, just noticing and knowing that you want that beautiful feeling is so powerful. And it takes all the effort and takes the effort away. And we become who we were meant to be.
And if you'd like to hear more from Chip and Jan and meet them in person, visit enchanted-relationships.com/love to register for their new Enchanted Relationships program.